lovely, lovely introduction.
Yes, I was just telling Mom, we're like Starbucks. We're the scourge that keeps on going. So I'm Via. This is Mom. I'm 16 years old, and she's 29. And the first time I told at Folklife, we had to have the mic down as far as it could possibly go. And now I'm actually a normal person height, so that's kind of exciting. And I'm her apprentice, but I taught her everything she knows, including this story, which we're going to tell you, called A Pottle of Brains. Once in the Shire of Lincoln, and not so very long ago,
There lived a wise old dame. Some say she was a witch. If you were ill, she could tell you what herbs to take, and you would feel better. She knew what to do if your cow went dry. She could even tell you if your sweetheart was true.
One day, she sat on her doorstep peeling potatoes. Up the path came a tall lad with a mess of hair falling down over his eyes, and his hands in his pockets.
Now there's a fool, if ever I saw one.
And she threw a potato peel over her left shoulder.
For good luck.
Evening, missus?
Evening.
Tis a fine night for it?
Aye.
It'll maybe rain.
Maybe.
And maybe it won't.
Maybe not.
Ah, that's the weather done. Now let's see. The crops are getting on fine.
Fine. Aye.
And the beast is fattening.
That they are.
And I reckon I'll get down to business now. Have you any brains to sell?
Well, no, that depends. If you're looking for king's brains, or priest's brains, or schoolmaster's brains, I don't stock them.
Oh no, just an ordinary pottle of brains. Something common-like.
I might be able to manage that. But you'd have to be willing to help yourself.
How's that, missus?
First, you must bring me the heart of the thing you like best.
And how'll I do that?
'Tis not for me to say, figure it out for yourself, lad. And when you do, I'm going to ask you a riddle so that I know if you have your wits about you.
So off he went to his mother.
He told her everything the wise woman had said.
I reckon I'll have to kill the pig ma, for I like bacon better than anything.
And then do it, my lad, do it. For if we can get you a decent bottle of brains for the price of a pig, then I won't have to worry if you can take care of yourself after I'm gone.
So the next day, he killed the pig and cut out its heart and went back to the wise woman.
She was sitting at her table, reading a big book.
Evening, missus. I brought you the heart of the thing I like best.
Did Well, we'll see. Answer me this. What runs but has no feet?
I don't know, missus.
Then you've not brought the right thing.
And she slammed the book shut and turned her back, and there was nothing for the lad to do but go home.
The poor lad was so discouraged. When he got to the road, he sat right down and started to cry.
Along came a lass who lived nearby.
What's up, lad? Can I help?
Ah, there's no hope for me, lass, for I killed my pig, the thing I like best, and I still can't buy my bottle of brains.
I reckon this is a story I'm going to have to hear.
She sat down beside her, and he told her all about it. Naomi will be worried that I'm not fit to look after myself when she's gone.
I reckon I could.
Could you do it?
I dare say. Can you cook?
Aye, that I can.
And scrub?
Surely.
and mend my clothes.
I cannot.
Ha! You'll do as well as anybody.
That's settled then. That's what I told me, Ma. He gave her his lucky penny and went home. But when the lad told his mother, she was cross indeed. Oh, that lass!
She don't have a meat bone in her body since her own ma died. Why, she dresses in men's clothes and goes out to the fields to work. She'd rather waste her time fishing than keeping a clean, tidy house.
Did I give her my lucky penny?
You're a bigger fool than ever I thought.
And those were the poor woman's last words, for she was so upset she lay down. And died. Poor lad felt awful.
He got to thinking how she'd nursed him when he was little,
Cooked his dinners,
mended his shirts,
kissed his bumps and bruises,
and put up with all his foolish ways.
Oh, Ma, I like you best of all. Hey there! Must I take my mother's heart to the wise woman?
It's what he did. He bundled her into a sack, threw it over his shoulder, and lugged her all the way to the wise woman's cottage. When he got there, he set her on the doorstep.
Evening, missus. I got to the heart of the thing I like best.
Did you now? Well, answer me this. What is yellow and shiny but isn't gold?
Oh. That I can't say, missus.
Then you've still not brought the right thing. Be off with you. And take that with you when you go.
And she slammed the door shut.
The poor lad could think of nothing else to do but find a lass and marry her. He kept a clean, tidy house.
And cooked her fine dinners.
She worked hard in the fields all day.
On Sunday afternoons, they would go for a long walk or sit warming their feet by the fire.
It was an arrangement that pleased them both. Now, one evening, the lad looked up from his dinner and smiled fondly.
Lass, I'm thinking I like you best of all.
Well, that's good to hear.
Think you then that I should kill you and cut out your heart and take you to wise woman for that pot of the brains?
Goodness, no, you didn't cut your mother's heart out, did you? No. You take me to the wise woman, heart and all, and I'll help you solve those riddles right as rain.
Do you think so? I reckon they're too hard for women folk.
Go on. Give us a riddle. Give us a try.
All right then, lass. What runs but has no feet?
Water, of course.
Why, so it does. And what's yellow and shiny yet isn't gold?
The sun, of course.
Hey, so it is. Come, lass, we can go to the games at once.
It's what they did. Straight away to the dame's cottage they hurried. She was sitting on her front doorstep taking the evening air when she looked up and saw them coming.
Evening, missus.
Evening.
I reckon I got the right thing at last.
Did you know? Answer me this then. What runs but has no feet?
Water?
True enough. What's yellow and shiny but isn't gold?
The sun?
Fair enough. All right, answer me this then. What has first no feet, and then 2 feet, and then 4 feet? The lass tapped him on the shoulder and whispered into his ear.
Might it be a horses.
So it is. Oh, my lad, it seems you found your pottle of brains after all.
Where are they?
In your wife's head, of course. Now, good evening to you both.
The fool and his wife walked home hand in hand, quite content.
Never again did he wish for brains. Not king's brains,
Or priest's brains,
or even schoolmaster's brains.
for his wife had brains enough for two.